Hi, everybody. I'm going to bring you the city council meeting from last night, April 23rd, 2007. It was a long one. It went 2.5 hours. Anyway, it started out with the cup for the school art, uh, business that was uptown, and now she's wanting to have it at her house. And it got tabled. Something about what's the stuff that's going on in the neighborhood. Maybe they're gonna get an HOA or something. I don't know. But anyway, so they're gonna bring it back on May 28th. There's an annex that I've been talking about for the last uh several meetings, and then it was on its third meeting, just the land that's south of 10th Street. They're annexing that land. Uh And so it was its third and final reading. So that is a done deal. Uh, co- coming along with annexing that land, also, they're going to move that a 45-mile-an-hour sign 1,100 feet back. So it's going to be south of 10th Street, quite a bit south of 10th Street is where you're going to start slowing down on 75 coming in. Okay, we've got a couple new restaurants coming to Blair. We have the Lighthouse Bar and Grill. They came in for their liquor license, the Class C liquor license, so they can buy and so they can sell on and off um the location. And so they were asked when they are planning on opening, and they said they are shooting for a June 1st opening date. So, a lot of things can happen between now and June 1st, but that's what they're hoping for. Another new restaurant coming into oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back to the Lighthouse Bar and Grill. They also asked for Keno sales, and they got that. Okay, another new restaurant coming into Blair, the Duluth Vita Breakfast and Lunch. Um, she is planning on opening this Monday. So Duluth is going to be open this Monday for service. She got approved for a Class I liquor license. There was a big presentation done by HDR Engineering, and there's with expansion and with growth and even with aging, things need to be redone and revisited and re evaluated, and that's what they're doing. And they're talking about big water project. They want to make sure that we maintain enough pressure in all of our rural water area. It's called the rural water expansion. Um, in order to service your fire trucks and stuff in case something happens for emergencies, and they just make sure that we have enough pressure to have pressure. So we're looking at a $6.7 million project, but this is going to be all the way through like 2027. So there will be things come down the line that'll come to the board meeting for votes on this. So this is to be an ongoing project as we go on. All right, Mark Person, he brought before the board having go-karts on the streets, on the public streets. And that was referred to the Transportation Committee. The RV park at this RV park right at the corner of it's called the Bob Hardy RV Park. It is at the corner of Nebraska and 19th, I think. Maybe I think it's yeah. Yeah, corner of Nebraska and 19th. They are going to increase their prices. I can't remember what they said a tenth was, but it an RV was like $17.50 a night to have an RV there. They're gonna raise that to 25, and they're gonna raise a tent to $15 a night. And they're also going to lengthening the time that you stay there. Right now, you can stay there for 5 days, and then you have to be away for 7. Then you can come back for 5, and then you have to be away for 7. Because they just don't want that to be a homestead. So what they're going to do is they're going to lengthen it to 14 days. So if you have family that's coming in, 2 weeks is a long time. And they said, they also alluded that if something happened to where somebody had to stay longer, that going to the city council to get permission may be something that's possible. They didn't promise, but it would definitely be something worth looking into if something happened and your family needed to stay longer for some reason. So then you'll have to be away for 14 days. So again, we don't want any homesteading at the RV park. There's lots of talk about improvements at the RV park. They're wanting to put in a bathroom that is four bathrooms with 4 showers. So a bathroom with a shower, each one of them, it'd be unisex and have locks and, everything that's necessary there. There is a company that is coming into town that is from Lincoln, and over off Nebraska Street, I think it's 25th Circle. It's a fairly new street that they built, and it's just goes down to a viaduct, I think is what it's called. It's just circle and it comes back out. It doesn't go anywhere. And then it's got land on both sides. They are going to build some houses there, or some quadplexes, some fourplexes. So the fourplexes are going to be, they call it mixed income. They call it mixed income because the fourplexes are going to have 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and 4 bedrooms. They are going to do it in 2 phases. So phase 1 is going to have what they call 16 units. So it'll be 4 buildings with 4 units in them each. So it'll be 16 units. Then the phase 2 is going to be 12 units. So 3 buildings with 4 units in it piece. Somebody asked them how much they thought the rent would run. They said they're expecting a 4-bedroom to run somewhere in the neighborhood between $900 and $1,200 a month. If that's true, for this area, that's going to be a good price. That's gonna help some of this housing issues we have. Anyway, they're using the LB 840. That's that funding item that's going to be on the ballot May 14th that they're wanting you to continue to fund. But they're going to use $200,000 of it as tax credits to this person who's going to this company that's going to going forward with this construction project. All right. The city attorney's job description was altered a little bit, and so they approved those alterations. There's also a non-lawyer assistant job description that was approved last night, but the city council did stipulate that they don't want anybody hired for that position until they can do a cost analysis on the hiring for that position. So the position description was approved, but the hiring for the position is on hold to see what needs to be done there. Our new city attorney was appointed, and that is Edmund Talbert III, starting next month. There's going to be a stop sign placed on the northwest corner of the intersection of Arbor Circle and Arbor Drive. The asphalt. The asphalt improvement plan, the asphalt resurfacing project, it's going to go on 10th Street. 10th Street's going to be one of the projects from Jackson to the north city limits. And then on Park Street from 10th Street to 19th Street. And that didn't, yeah, that made sense. Okay. So 10th Street and Park Street. Okay, so the ordinance for fireworks was tabled until next meeting, or maybe a meeting after that. I don't know. They need to get to it since 4th of July is coming up. They're talked about the dog park. They have a big muddy workshop Incorporated. They bid on it says agreement for professional service for design, development, construction documentation, bidding, and construction administration with Big Muddy Workshop. So that's not building it. That's just kind of all in the planning of it. And they approved $28,795 for that. Our city attorney is stepping down. She's going to step away back into private practice or I think she already had a private practice, but she's just stepping away, gonna spend more time with family, more time in her private practice. So Desiree Solomon gave a little farewell address, and she was presented with a plaque. And anyway, then we had the city administrator, Phil Green's report. He said next Tuesday is the 5th Tuesday. It's April 30th. And so at 6 o'clock, the city council is going to meet, and they're going to talk about priority-based budgeting and capital improvement plans. There won't be anything that like on the docket, like normal meetings that we go through. This will be a little bit different. So we'll be talking about priority-based budgeting and capital improvement plan. Since the second Tuesday of next month is voting, that's our primary. The city council meeting is going to be moved up to the first Tuesday of next month, which is going to be May 7th. It's going to take place right after the planning meeting. So as soon as planning gets done, city council is going to get in there and get started. They expect that to start at about 7:30. And that was your city council meeting. Thank you very much.